The price of almost everything has skyrocketed. Financial expert Larry Roby joins us right now to give financial tips on how to battle inflation. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Right now, we are in the month of April, Financial Literacy Month. How did this month come about?
You know, Leland, in 2004, Congress passed a law saying that they just realized we needed to bring financial literacy to the forefront. That a lot of people were not doing as well as they should have. They just didn't have some of the basic fundamental understanding of how to manage their finances.
So here we are, I guess now 20 years later with this. How are Americans doing on the savings front? Are they better at it?
Sadly, most of the time not. You know, they kind of sometimes save in the wrong places or don't save at all. You know, some of it can't be helped. You know, right now, last year for the first time, we have about $17 trillion in debt for Americans. And last year was a 50% increase in defaults on the credit cards. Some of that can't be helped. You know, optional food's not optional, right, to buy.
Right.
But some people still spend monies where they shouldn't be.
And so that's the problem there, because yeah, you're talking about milk, eggs, gas. It's all up, and sometimes people, an easy way, put that on credit cards, and that I guess is feeding the beast, right?
That is absolutely correct. Sometimes they just feel like they can't help it. But there again, there's many times that when they come in to see us, there's places that are putting money or not putting money that they should be that can at least make that a little bit better. All
right, so let's talk about that. So inflation is up. What are things that people can do to lessen the impact of inflation?
Well, one of the good values of inflation, if you can call it a good one, is interest rates are higher in the banks right now. So you know, many people are not asking. If you don't ask, they're not going to call and tell you about it. But you getting 1 or 2% interest, they can get that up to 4 or 5%. A lot of banks are paying 5% in the money market. That's still very liquid. But you have to ask for it, and sometimes a little uncomfortable, Leland, is that you may have money there already, and they're giving you 3 or 4. They let you know there's a new promotion at 5, 5.5, but not on your old money.
Yes.
So you sometimes have to have a little bit of a hard conversation, or maybe change banks if necessary. Is that can add up? That extra 1.5% could be very valuable.
And that is very key, because yeah, you get these cards or you get the phone call. Hey, it's your bank. We've got all of this interest rate hike to give you, but it's got to be on new money. If there's money in the bank, talk to them.
Absolutely. But take advantage. Again, I mean, we're not going to see those rates forever, although this morning the CPI says inflation's getting a little uglier again, so it may be around a little bit longer than we know. But take advantage when you're getting a little bit higher rates. Make sure you ask your bank for it.
And let's talk about that real quick, because there's some people who are in a holding pattern right now with maybe buying a home or refinancing a home. At one point, we thought there might be 3 rate cuts. New information out right now. So the thinking is it may only be 2 at this point?
You know, no crystal ball, certainly, but, you know, there's a lot of people who made a lot of wagers it would happen already, and it hasn't, and now there's a 30% chance for June. So, I mean, that doesn't sound real exciting, and so now they're looking maybe September. Yeah. So something could change, but right now that's kind of the bet.
Always great information. Thank you for being with us today. If you'd like to learn more about Larry's information, we've got a link to his website on ours at newschannel5.com.